Dear God, when everything around me feels unstable, you remain. The news changes, people change, my emotions change, my strength rises and falls, but you do not. And tonight I cling to that truth like a lifeline. There are moments when life feels like loose sand beneath my feet. Plans collapse, expectations disappoint, doors close without warning, and I feel the trembling, not just around me but inside me. But you, Lord, you are not trembling, you are not surprised, you are not uncertain, you are not shaken. The Lord is my rock and my fortress. Not was, not might be, is. And if you are my rock, then I do not have to live in panic. If you are my fortress, then I do not have to live exposed. Father, I come to you not pretending to be fearless, but admitting that sometimes I am fragile. I admit that I try to control what only you can hold steady. I admit that I sometimes lean on temporary things and then wonder why they crumble. So tonight, I shift my weight. I lean on you. Be my stability when my thoughts spiral. Be my anchor when fear rises. Be my foundation when everything else cracks. You are not a theory. You are not an idea. You are strength itself, and I need that strength. Lord, you are my rock, not a stone I carry in my pocket. Not a decoration I admire from a distance, but a massive, immovable foundation beneath my life. When my emotions feel like waves, you are the shoreline that does not retreat. When my future feels uncertain, you are the ground that does not give way. I confess, God, I often build on things that shift: people's approval, financial security, predictable outcomes. And when those things move, I panic. But you never move. You are the same in my confusion as you are in my clarity. The same in my waiting as you are in my breakthrough. The same in my weakness as you are in my strength. Teach me to build on you, not visit you when I am desperate, but build on you daily. If storms must come, let them find me standing on your truth. If winds must blow, let them push against your promises, not my fears. Make my faith solid, not seasonal. Make my trust deep, not shallow. When everything shakes, let my soul whisper, "The Lord is my rock, and because you are my rock, I will not collapse." Lord, you are my fortress, not just a comfort when life is calm, but a defense when war rises. And God, sometimes the battle is obvious. Problems I can see, conflicts I can name, pressures I can explain, but other times the battle is invisible. It is in my thoughts. It is in sudden fear. It is in temptation that whispers at the wrong moment. It is in discouragement that drains my strength without warning. Father, I cannot fight what I cannot see, but you can. Be the walls around me when I feel exposed. Be the gate that closes what is not meant to enter. Be the fire that guards what you have planted in me. I admit, I try to defend myself. I rehearse arguments. I calculate strategies. I tense my spirit like I must survive by my own awareness. But you did not call me to paranoia. You called me to trust. When accusations rise, be my defender. When lies try to take root, be my truth. When spiritual pressure tightens around me, surround me tighter. Let me run into you instead of running in circles. Let me hide behind your strength instead of proving my own. You are not a weak shelter. You are a fortress, strong, unbreakable, higher than any enemy that dares approach. And tonight, I step inside your protection. Father, you are my refuge, not just in danger, but in pain, because sometimes the hardest battles are not attacks from the outside. They are wounds carried inside. Disappointment, betrayal, exhaustion, silent heartbreak that no one else sees. God, I get tired of being strong. I get tired of smiling when I feel cracked inside. I get tired of pretending that words do not hurt and losses do not echo. But with you, I do not have to perform. You are the place where I can fall apart and not be rejected. The place where tears are not weakness but honesty. The place where I can say I am not okay and still be held. Hide me in your presence, not to escape responsibility, but to heal, not to avoid reality, but to regain strength. When my heart feels bruised, press your peace into it. When shame tries to follow me, cover me with mercy. When I want to withdraw from everything, draw me closer to you instead. You are not impatient with my process. You are not disappointed in my fragility. You are my refuge. And in you, I am safe enough to be honest and strong enough to rise again. Lord, you are my deliverer, not just a comforter, not just a listener, but a rescuer. And God, there are chains in my life I cannot break by willpower alone. Habits I have tried to outgrow, thoughts I have tried to silence, patterns I promised would stop this time. Yet here I am, still fighting. You see the hidden struggles, the secret fears, the cycles that embarrass me, the weaknesses I wish no one knew. But you are not intimidated by my bondage. Where I am stuck, you are strong. Where I am trapped, you are power. Where I feel defeated, you are freedom. Break what I cannot break. Break the chains of fear that keep me small. Break the addiction to approval that keeps me performing. Break the grip of sin that keeps me ashamed. Break the lies that tell me I will never change. I am tired of managing what you came to destroy. You did not die so I could cope with captivity. You died so I could walk in freedom. So deliver me, Lord. Deliver my mind from torment. Deliver my heart from bitterness. Deliver my future from the weight of my past. Let your power interrupt my patterns. Let your spirit disrupt what has ruled me for too long. You are my deliverer, not in theory, but in reality. And I step into that reality now. Father, you are my strong tower. When pressure rises, when fear grows louder, when the enemy seems closer than comfort, you lift me higher. I do not have to fight at ground level. I do not have to argue with every voice that opposes me. I do not have to defend myself against every accusation. I run to you, and in you I see differently. From the tower, the storm looks smaller. From the tower, the lies lose volume. From the tower, I remember who you are and who I am in you. God, elevate my perspective. When anxiety tries to shrink my vision, lift me. When criticism tries to define me, lift me. When failure tries to label me, lift me. You are higher than my enemies, higher than my doubts, higher than my worst days. Teach me to run upward instead of reacting outward. Teach me to seek your presence before I seek revenge. Teach me to climb into prayer instead of collapsing into panic. You are my strong tower, and when I stand in you, I am not fragile. I am fortified. Lord, you are my shield, not passive, not distant, active, present, covering, because the attacks do not always come with noise. Sometimes they come as subtle thoughts, quiet doubts, small compromises, a slow drift. Guard my mind when fear tries to write stories that you never authored. Block it. When comparison creeps in and poisons my peace, stop it. When lies sound reasonable, expose them. Be the shield over my thoughts. Guard my heart. When bitterness tries to take root, protect me. When offense tries to settle in my spirit, cleanse it. When disappointment tempts me to close off and grow cold, soften me again. I do not want a hardened heart. I want a guarded one. Guard my future. Shield the relationships you have ordained. Shield the doors you have opened. Shield the calling you have placed on my life. If something is not from you, deflect it. If something is meant to harm me, absorb it. If something is meant to distract me, block it. You are not just my savior. You are my defender. Let your protection surround my family. Let your covering rest on my home. Let your presence stand between me and what I cannot see coming. I trust you to guard what I cannot predict. Father, you are my salvation, not my good behavior, not my discipline, not my reputation. You, and that changes everything. Because if you are my salvation, then I do not live trying to earn your love. I live from it. I do not wake up afraid that one mistake will disqualify me. I wake up anchored in grace. You rescued me when I could not rescue myself. You reached for me when I was not reaching for you. My confidence is not in my consistency. It is in your cross. When guilt tries to drag me backward, remind me of mercy. When shame whispers that I am unworthy, remind me of redemption. When the fear of death rises, remind me that eternity is secure in you. You are not temporary help. You are eternal hope. And if you are my salvation, then my future is not fragile. Whether in life or in death, I belong to you. Whether in strength or in weakness, I am held by you. I do not have to live afraid of the end, because in you there is no end. You are my salvation, my assurance, my unshakable promise, and in you I stand forgiven, covered, and secure. Lord, you are my victory, not just when the battle is over, not just when the breakthrough is visible, but now, in the middle of the fight. I do not want to wait until everything makes sense to praise you. I do not want to delay my worship until the outcome is comfortable. You are victory before the evidence appears. When the storm still roars, you are victory. When the answer has not arrived, you are victory. When the door has not opened, you are victory. Teach me to praise you in advance, not because I understand the process, but because I trust your power. Not because I see the solution, but because I know the one who holds it. Father, shift my focus from the size of the problem to the strength of my God. Let worship rise in the middle of uncertainty. Let gratitude silence complaint. Let confidence replace panic. You have never lost a battle. You have never been outmatched. You have never surrendered ground to darkness. So why should I live as if defeat is inevitable? I choose to stand in your victory now, even if tears are in my eyes, even if my hands are shaking, even if the outcome is still forming. You are my victory, and because you are, I refuse to live defeated. Father, you are my peace, not just peace that calms storms, but peace that remains after they pass. Because sometimes the battle ends, but the fear lingers, the crisis fades, but the anxiety stays in the memory. I do not just need rescue. I need restoration. Calm my spirit fully. Remove the leftover tension. Silence the echoes of what almost destroyed me. Let your peace sink deeper than the problem ever did. When everything settles, do not let me return to old worries. When relief comes, do not let me slip back into fear. Anchor me in steady trust. Your peace is not fragile. It does not depend on circumstances. It flows from who you are. You are steady. You are faithful. You are constant, so make me steady in you. Let my heart be unhurried. Let my thoughts be quiet. Let my soul rest without scanning the horizon for the next threat. You are my peace, not temporary relief, but lasting calm. And when the storm is a memory, let my faith be stronger than before. Let my trust be deeper than before. Let my life be built even more securely on you, because you are my rock. You are my fortress. You are my peace, and in you I will not be shaken. Lord, you are my foundation, not my feelings, not my success, not people's approval, not temporary stability. You, if you are not the base of my life, then everything I build will eventually crack. So tear down what is built on pride. Expose what is built on fear. Remove what is built on insecurity. I do not want a life that looks strong but collapses under pressure. I want a life rooted so deeply in you that storms only prove how secure it is. Lay your truth beneath my decisions. Lay your wisdom beneath my plans. Lay your character beneath my ambitions. If something in me is unstable, correct it. If something in me is misaligned, realign it. If something in me resists surrender, soften it. Build my marriage on you. Build my calling on you. Build my future on you. Let obedience be my structure. Let humility be my strength. Let faith be my framework. I am tired of surface stability. I want depth. I want permanence. I want a foundation that does not crack when pressure comes. You are my rock, so build me on yourself. Father, you are my rock and my fortress. When fear rises, you remain. When enemies surround, you defend. When my heart breaks, you shelter. When chains bind, you deliver. When storms roar, you stand unmoved. And because you stand, I stand. I do not place my hope in what shifts. I do not anchor my future in what fades. I anchor it in you. Even if the ground trembles, I will not panic. Even if doors close, I will not collapse. Even if the path is unclear, I will not retreat. You are beneath me. You are around me. You are before me. The Lord is my rock and my fortress. So let my life declare it. Let my choices reflect it. Let my courage prove it. I am not standing on sand. I am standing on you. And because I am built on the rock, I will not be shaken.